All right, welcome in everybody. Welcome in Shock, Knight to Shadow, and Got Yo Sauce. We're about to start our Classic Score Attack Community Showcase. Hope everyone's having a good end of their week, start to the weekend. And yeah, let's play some Classic. I think first up we're going to have Tizago versus Toka to kick it off, so a fairly high-level match. Looks like the players might be on their way momentarily, but yep, excited for some Classic. I think we have fewer participants tonight, but you never know what's going to happen. People like to straggle in here once the stream starts, so we'll have some extended sets between some community members. Should be a lot of fun. And like Chalk mentioned, that is a good thing because Classic Score Attack can be brutal, and your match could be over before you know it. So yeah, we'll play it by ear here and hope it's a good time. Welcome in CJ, aka Super Pack. But yeah, let's do this. So Tizago and Toka, when you are ready, I'm ready, and we can get started. Yeah, if we have some extra time, maybe I'll hop in here if anyone wants to take me on, but we'll see if that comes into fruition. I haven't played Classic on here in a minute, so it sounds pretty fun right now. But okay. But yes, Classic Score Attack is in fact a not a reimagining, almost exactly like the NES version, the classic Nintendo version of Tetris in terms of rule set, which is popularized by Classic Tetris World Championship, which I'm wearing a shirt of right now. Oh, that's good. I'm wearing the 2023 shirt. Got a bunch of kids on my shirt. Kids that can destroy me in Tetris. All right, looks like Tizago is in here. Toka is on the way. But anyone have any weekend plans? Anything going on they want to share with the community? How's your classic games going? Your non-classic games? Any new personal best? I haven't got a new game in a minute. I'm just kind of working through my backlog. I always ask what new games people are playing, but I'm playing the same games or trying to play some games I got on sales that I haven't played yet. My TECWC merch arrived this week. Very nice. What did you get, Shock? Yeah, I like the shirts this year. Kind of like heavier in weight and more of a vinyl print. Or I guess a different type of, direct-to-film prints. But yeah, be proud of your TECWC merch. Spread the word. I like that We Are Connected shirts the most for my public use. Yeah, they are nice t-shirts for sure. Waiting on Toka here. Who else is on the chopping block today? So we have Shock and Got Your Sauce on deck, and Toad versus Grasspelt. I feel like I haven't seen Toad here in a moment, so welcome in, Toad, if you're lurking. And then yeah, if you want to play, we definitely have some open slots right now, so join the Discord at discord.gg/enhance, which I linked at the top of the stream here. And join the matchmaking thread, which is in the announcements or the events section at the top of the Discord. And there should be a link to the channel. And when you two are ready, I'm ready. Tizago, are you in chat? How good are you at Classic? I know I've asked you this before, but I need to hit it home. Tizago's been on a tear in Zone Battle. Rocking the Anchor, Instilling Fear. Anchor Avatar, that is, which Syake Gohan uses, our residing Zone Battle champion. Both of the Block Party and TECWC. Oh, we got a big particle on screen. I was too slow to pull it up. All right, looks like we're hopping into it. Oh, where's my game? There's my game. Okay. Classic score attack. I saw Jabberbox mention in the Discord that this is their least favorite mode, most likely because they struggle with the mode. If that is any of you out there, do not be shy to ask any questions, and I'll try to maybe elaborate on some playstyles, because we do have some talented players here. Already a little bit of a differentiation. Sometimes you'll see players stack, because they do have the same piece set. So oftentimes between some top players, you might see the same opening sequence. But even then, like, that's pretty rare, even at the very top. Just given people are programmed a little differently when it comes to how they approach Classic in terms of aggression and stacking. Welcome in, Mario Expert. How are you doing? AKA Scaly Dan, right? Are you trying to play tonight? Tetris for Tizago. Tizago doing a nice job stacking both players. You're going to see, typically from top level Classic play, you're going to see placements that favor having a higher left because it's easier to burn on the right, and that is a unfortunate placement for Tizago. So Toka is not out of the woods just yet. Going to need to bring this down. That's actually quite high on the board given the movement in this game mode. Still has to score just about 2 Tetrises and some change. Welcome in, Ferox, our resident matchmaker. All right, there's 1 Tetris, and Toka should be good here. And of course, if this is a quick set, we could always run it back. I got TP number 3 and number 2 and beginner in my first attempt. TP? Am I missing something? Top. What does that stand for? Toilet paper? Top 3 and 2. Okay. In terms of score? Trying to climb the rankings. Very nice. It's actually quite impressive. All right, Toka took game 1 after cleaning it up more than halfway up the board. It's very nicely played. Yeah, because I know some of those scores are crazy high, depending on the platform. But even then, I think, yeah, having a high journey mode score should show consistency, right? And less like of burst efficiency. So it's a different skill set to be able to play through journey and maintain a strong score. Oh no, Tizago with another hang there. I don't know if Tizago has the movement speed to get over that. It's either going to need a quick tap or that's the right move. Yep. Try to create like a L burn. Let's run this back. That was a pretty quick set. You guys are welcome to play another game here. As we are just chilling, we're vibing. bigger PS4. PS4 leaderboard is interesting because some of the effect modes are unique on PS4 leaderboards. I believe the combo and all clear timers are a little different. Am I missing a mode for that? There might be another mode. I think technically if you are skilled enough, you can pretty much play combo and all clear infinitely. I think some of the top scores are still from Amamaya, who was able to pull that off. I know some of the newer modes might be competitive on some platforms. To Ferox's point, not many people play Classic on MetaQuest, for example. I was actually trying to beat some of those MetaQuest Classic score. It's harder. I like to play with the Quest controllers just to be fully immersed on the Quest technology, I suppose. And it's hard to manage my DAS with the joystick, but all right. Nice game out of the gate here. Pretty much tied on pace. I think Toka had to use a long bar to burn for a moment, so just behind for a second there. And should be able to get caught up once players both are in a situation where there might be a situation where Tizago can't use a long bar and Toka can, and given the same piece sets, Toka would be able to get caught up. Especially if Toka's playing a little bit higher due to not having that initial long bar. But Tizago off to a much stronger start this game with that whopping 72, make that a 75% Tetris rate. Very nicely played. I think Toka also plays in the OG, the classic Tetris community online. Definitely a strong player. Nice burn from Tizago. So Tizago definitely seems to understand some how to maintain a level board, stuff like that in Classic. But the tricky part about Classic is actually executing it. You can be as smart as you can be a smart cookie when it comes to Classic Tetris, but not be able to execute it properly. That is half the battle, if not more. So Toka playing a bit aggressive here. Has a high left, but you can see that it's a bit, the verticality, the parity, as they call it, is a little bit off. So we need to level it out with some burns here. Try to minimize the piece dependencies, which is easier to do when you have a level board. So for example, Tizago has kind of, not the best board to set up for stacking for Tetris here. Gonna have to take some burns. You gotta play it safe, because Classic can be a long game, and you can kind of, if you are consistent and able to play safe and survive, you can beat so many players just by surviving. And even if you are less efficient when it comes to Tetris rate, you can get to the later levels. Say, if you get to level 29 each game, but you're not nearly as efficient on Tetrises, but the opponent is more aggressive and tops out a bit earlier, trying to maintain like a 60+ Tetris rate, right? You can win games. Of course, you have to. It depends on your opponent. Sometimes, if your opponent is Dog or Blue Scooty or Miles, you're like, okay, I have to try to maintain my Tetris rate. But looking like... Okay, let's see if Tizago can get over... Not able to get over with that JP, so it's going to top out. And Toka takes it with that Tetris. GG. Welcome in TiVo to the Discord thread. Oh, Falkite. Yeah, Falkite is a strong classic score attack opponent if anyone is looking for a challenge. And to those that saw the community events post today, there are some active tournaments right now. If you're in terms of registration, if you're looking to practice classic score attack, there is the Galactic Champions League, I believe. Hopefully I didn't butcher the name there. GCL off-season snowy something. But that is open registration right now, and also has Zone Battle. And if you're a Tetris aficionado, it also has Puyo Tetris too. But there's also the Ninja Classic Score Attack Tournament. I think Ninja likes to send the link privately to the Discord for security reasons, or just how they like to maintain their server. So scan the QR code on that graphic in the Discord, and I believe you'll be led in the right direction if you want to qualify for that. Almost like a league, I believe. I'm not sure. It might be a bracket. Yeah, so 2 ongoing community tournaments if you're looking to get some practice in. I almost look at tournaments as practice, just how I approach the game. I always want to just improve, right? And tournaments are a good tool to do that. It'll drive you to focus a little bit if you are even mildly competitive. All right, Tetris for Tizago, Tetris for Toka. Toka this time with the Tetris rate lead starting out. We'll see if we can get to transition this time, meaning we get to 130 lines, which will put Tizago and Toka into level 19, and then every 10 lines from there, the levels will progress. Excuse me. Yeah, hairy stack for Tizago. You always want to be careful about a higher center stack in Classic. Because as we see, it can get really, really scary really quick. Given those square pieces especially. But hey, Tizago has a lead, and Toka is quite high on the board here. Able to get that T piece to the far left. Okay, takes a safe burn there. I guess a double with that L piece. And looking okay, despite that sketchy situation. Can just line it out here. But it's not over till it's over in Classic. Have any of you ever misplaced a piece in Classic? It can ruin your game in the blink of an eye. And here we go. This time Toka has a high center and a lot of square pieces. Handling it like a champ, though. And is going to take it. GG's. Okay. So on deck we have, I believe... Who was on deck? Shock and Got Yo Sauce, I believe, are both in the chat. I'm gonna hop in after Toka is done here. Toka going out with that Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Toka. Boom, top out for Toka. And nicely played. Toka, what's your PB? I know Falkite was looking for an opponent and is a very strong player, but okay, so So Shock and Got Your Sauce on deck. $1.1, but not gonna play Fall Cut. Okay. I'll play Fall Cut if I have to. I'll get stomped. But you never know in Classic. That's the thing. I know I'm not going to beat Siake Gohan in Zone Battle, but in Classic, you never know what's going to happen. Even if it's just that 1%. In Zone Battle, it's like 0.01 that I'll beat a top player. But there's that 1% of hope. Okay, so Got Your Sauce is in here. I think Shock most likely will be on the way in a moment. Did I say 0.1%? Probably lower than that for me beating Siake Gohan. Okay. Deciding on level speed. That's what players don't mind. Yeah, if you're gonna pick a level, I recommend 9 and below, and then from there go to like 12, 15, 18, just so you can maximize your score. And 12, 15, and 18, the levels before them, I guess, and the how do I put this? So levels 10 through 12. 13 through 15, 16 through 18, they're all the same speed within each section. So typically players will pick the highest level within that section to maximize their score, because score is a multiplicative of the level selection. All right, so players are in. Let's do this. All right, looks like we're going to go with level 9, Classic. Used to be a qualifying level. It might still be. I don't know if it still is. In the OG Classic Tetris World Championship. I think since the skill level has increased, starting from 18 is the standard, just so that games progress a bit quicker. I don't know. No, I don't think 15. It probably depends on which bracket you're in. I think if you're in gold bracket, you just start on 18 though. Or I know that. But silver brackets and below most likely might be a little more forgiving on level starts. Interesting stacking situation for Shock there. I like the approach of just throw stuff at it, fix it up. You don't need to, yeah, you're doing a good job. Despite the sweat emoji. And Got Your Sauce with a center column here. I guess a column 3 Tetris well. You know what? I don't know what it is, but recently when I play Classic, I love going for the 6-3 well. 7-2, just because with DAS, it you don't have to worry about getting your long bar to the left and right, and I'm fairly comfortable. I know it's not the best method, but I found myself topping out less for whatever reason when I have a center well. Not the most efficient. Definitely want to have that Tetris well on the right for maximum efficiency, but surviving is important, and it's fun to play that way too. You know what? Got Your Sauce. That wasn't the worst placement. That last miss drop was rough, though. Almost looked like he had a big brain burn set up for a moment. So things are hairy on both sides here. Getting to the point where if you get to survive, and Shock not able to, so Got Your Sauce should be golden here. And feel free to start on a lower level if you'd like. Although level 9, the intensity is enjoyable, I'm sure, but it's up to you guys. All right, level 9. Run it back. I believe in these guys, for sure. That's one thing. If you haven't played in a while, you gotta wire your brain, like Shock has mentioned. For some of us, it's like riding a bicycle. It's not gonna... I mean, you can be out of shape, right? But that muscle memory is... If you put a lot of time into Classic, I feel like you could just kind of pick it up whenever. To some extent, right? To be competitive is one thing. But personally speaking, since I have played a lot of Classic, I feel like I can usually just pick it up after not playing for a long time. But not the case for everybody, especially if your preferred mode is something like Zone Battle or just typical marathon journey type of gameplay. You kind of go to the beat of your own drum. Whereas Classic, it's gonna pressure you quite quickly with the level speeds and the limitations of piece movement, because you can't like rotate a piece once it hits the bottom like you can in regular Tetris Effect gameplay. Ooh, Shock. Nice double there. Ooh, that was actually a smart horizontal setup. Throws a long bar to... Oh, misses a square. Oh, man. And a rough set of games here for Shock. You guys are welcome to play another set. Fine by me, given the short games there. Classic's brutal, so we'll play it by ear. If we have 15-minute games, that's one thing, but if we have 4 games, we can run it back. Yeah, you two are welcome to retry if you want to keep playing. $11K in Zone Battle, very nice on the grind. Yeah, when you get past 10,000 rating in Zone Battle, that means you can match against the best of the best, because the rating limit is pretty much... there's only a downward limit. You can't play against people, say, under 7K when you hit 10,000. But you can play anybody over 10,000 when you get to that point. So that means Toad can match with the Siake Gohan, the Jaden, OSW, the best of the best. But depending on your mentality, I always love the challenge. I love playing against those kind of players. And I lose just about every game, but it's good to test, like, how good am I compared to the best Tetris player in the world. The final boss. Alright, got you, Sauce. I was trying to be patient for a specific piece, it looked like. Instead, I'm going to take the burns. That's the right call. Always take burns, and survivability will carry you. I mean, to some extent. You can't just single the whole time, but hey, in some situations you can. Definitely depends on your opponent. First thing first, you want to survive in Classic, though. There we go. Big Tetris for Shock. Given Got You Sauce is a little bit high up here, so... Does manage to get the long bar over there. So a nice start for Shock here. Got You Sauce with that nice horizontal long bar burn. Oh, look at that hang. That is devastating. Now, okay. I was going to say there might be a solution, but that Z prop is going to seal the deal. And Shock is good. Welcome in, Tivo. Tivo, how's your week? How's your classic or your Tetris journey in general coming along? By the way, we have a full moon hangout tomorrow in the community Discord. So if you're looking to hop into voice chat, play some team games along with the community, or not, you could just play friendly, zone battle, classic, play some single player, contribute to the weekend ritual. If you know, you know. If you are a participant, it's very chill. Yeah, come hang out with us. I feel like playing the team mode in voice is always super fun, as you can kind of like coordinate to some extent. Be like, hey, I'm going to keep my well open kind of thing, or stay away from my lane, whatever it may be. Or you can, if you lose to a boss together, you can console each other, give each other a hug after a devastating loss. Imagine the possibilities in a Discord hangout. Okay, so got you sauce with a nice lead with these starting Tetrises, but it doesn't look like they're going to be Tetris ready anytime soon. Shock does need this long bar to kind of clean this up. There's some options with this. Yeah, that's the right move to throw that L piece in there. Just work through this. Get rid of the double long bar dependencies, and verticality are quite rough. So definitely want to nip that in the bud. If you find yourself like really just waiting for one piece, it's most likely the case that you just want to like break it, go for a single, double, triple, whatever it may be, to just clean up your board and survive. And Shock's doing a great job of that. The journey never ends. So true, Tivo. And just from watching Got You Sauce, it seems like I like that. It seems like they have the right mindset on where the pieces should go and everything. Maybe just struggling a little bit with the mechanics of Classic, which is brutal, right? Oftentimes you are going to tap a lot unless you get used to the rhythm of the what's called the delayed auto shift. When you hold left or right and the piece moves on its own, there is a art to mastering that speed, kind of dealing with the timing, stuff like that, which is a lot of fun. That's the way a lot of people like to play. But tapping, obviously, is a little more simple and reliable if you can master it, especially the speed of it. Alright, Got Your Sauce is now Tetris ready in the left well. No long bar on the way. Sets up another long bar dependency on the right, so almost all in at this point. I don't see the long bar. We got a 15 drought, and that's going to be it for Got Your Sauce. And Shock scores a Tetris, not quite in the lead just yet here. I just need some change to get into the lead. Are they going to go in with the Tetris, that long bar, right on time? Unlike Got Your Sauce's board there. And is good. GG's. So wait, we got a win for each player. We can leave it at that. Congratulations to our winners, Got Your Sauce and Shock. You two are champions of the last 10 minutes of Tetris Effect Connected. Congratulations. All right. So next up we have Toad versus Grasspelt, I believe, right? Toad and Grass Pelt. Welcome in, Commodore Friday. How are you doing? And then after that, we will have Night Shadow versus TiVo. Probably a good match. T-Spin's on. Ooh, little T-Spin bonus action. Share my screen for that. So, yes. If you're playing with friends or in the community hangout tomorrow on our Discord at discord.gg/enhance, you better be there. If you're not there, you're lame. But, yes. We have T-Spin bonuses available. So a little twist on classic gameplay is adding a T-Spin bonus, which is detected. So we're going to go with 50% on T-Spins. So that means T-Spins would match the efficiency of Tetris's per line clear, which is kind of nice. No all clear bonus. And yeah, when the player's ready, I should be ready. Oh. How do we have a... Can you have a CPU in a friend lobby? There's a CPU in our lobby. Something happened there. I don't think I've ever seen that. Have you guys seen that? Okay, it's gone now. That was weird. All right. So classic score attack plus, whatever you want to call it, T-Spin classic attack coming up. Level 11, we got the green colors. I like the green on the avatars. Looks, how do I put it? It's bold with all the particles. There we go. T-Spin for Grass Pelt. And we have Toad on the right side under the username Orichan. Tetris 4 Toad. Grasspelt is our resident looking to mix up the rule set every community showcase, and I appreciate it. Yeah, if you are looking to try out some different rules within Classic Score Attack, don't be shy. And to see if your opponent is down for that. Fight the urge to T-Spin. That's probably for the best. Depending on the height of your T-Spin setup, though, you can also use like an L and J if there's no overhang quite yet. Or even if there... How do I put this? Even if there is an overhang, you can burn the overhang. Like in this situation that Grasspelt has, say that you have a J piece. You could burn that overhang. So don't always feel like you have to go for the T piece. You can also burn it with the overhang. The other option is to go for an S or Z piece and then the L or J piece, depending on the orientation of the overhang to take the burn. A bit safer than actually going for the spin if your rotation timing is off. If that sounded like gibberish, With enough playtime, it won't. So a small lead for Toad so far. Toad is going for the Tetris, and it is going to pay off. Boom, Tetris for Toad. Up high there. And set up for this T-spin double. Now, when you don't have an overhang burn available, that's when it gets a little hairier. I guess you can go for a square burn in that 2-wide T-spin setup. Actually, if you go for a square burn, that's going to go for only clear a single. All right, so yeah, minimal lead here for Toad. Grasspelt has a really nice Tetris wall set up here. And boom, Tetris for Grasspelt, who's also behind on lines, so it's pretty even Stevens here. Do people still say even Stevens? The hit TV show. Most popular TV shows ever. It's like top 3 are probably Friends, Seinfeld, and even Stevens. Am I right? Right, chat? I think we can all agree on that. All right. Nice burns here from Grasspelt up high. It's playing it safe. I haven't seen an incorrect move yet. No misdrops. They are in Tetris Zen, in the zone. As far as I know, Grasspelt is there, looking very stoic, staring at the monitor, but I could be completely wrong. Or I could be incompletely wrong, double negative. I could be completely wrong. Maybe Grasspelt is sweating, fidgeting, like, oh my god, what is happening? As I would probably be in this situation. And I don't know if I was speaking your inner thoughts there for a moment, Grasspelt, but all right, Tetris for Toad, and that should be game number 1. Nicely played. T-spin mini. I don't think there's not like a back-to-back or mini bonus in Classic. It's just if you clear a single, I believe. There's a single and double. And I should know that, as yours truly may or may not have written how the custom game T-spin bonuses would work in Classic. Just saying. Nice T-spin double for Grasspelt. All right, rocky start for Grasspelt, but T-spins are a thing, and I think Grasspelt was kind of hunting for some cool setups there, and instead managed to find a cheesy board here, but because of that T-spin bonus, comebacks are quite plausible, so shouldn't be stressed. With that being said, a very nice, clean start for Toad here with that 70% Tetris rate. Excuse me. Ooh, that hang on the L piece. That's rough. Yeah, gonna have to get some great pieces here. Able to get it over. Need something for the center. Not able to get that Z piece over. Just one more column there. But with that being said, this is a chase down because Grass Pelt is not ready for scoring. Well, now they are. We'll see if that long bar shows up. Ooh, T-spin single into the Tetris. That will do. Big moves. Now, setting up this T-spin is kind of risky. But, alright. Yeah, stacks over. You kind of have to stack over if you're... It's pure random on what pieces you're going to get right. No bag system in Classic, so... That is a smart play, despite the TP showing up right after plugging the gap there. And the first minute of the 2-minute chase down has come and gone. 48 seconds for 16K. Set up for the T-spin. There it is. Okay. I think burns... It's actually going to be so close. Ideally, like a double, triple burn. Oh, man. This is intense. Set up for a double burn if the long bar shows. Okay. Oh, where is it? Get the clears. Get a line clear. Oh my god. Well, hey, you didn't top out. You actually timed out. You're I don't know if one line skim might have done it there for you. I think it might have been a line skim and some change, actually. 2 line skims. That's funny. But that is the set. I think we should leave it at that climatic finish there. Up to you guys, but I don't know if we have time for another first to 2. So we do have some other matches. But good game. Great game. Up next is Night Shadow and TiVo. Make your way to the lobby. That was awesome, says Traveler. I agree. Welcome in, Coffee and Tetris. Are you playing tonight? Toad and Grass round 2. We'll see. They can stick around if they want to play later. I'm shooting for that 7:30 out time. All right, looks like Night Shadow is here. TiVo, do you need the room code? Oh, you got pinged. Okay. Thank you, Fairbot. And Doonhail Mana. My wife was playing earlier before she fell asleep. We play Tetris often. You all are on another level. Hey, this is open to players of all skill levels, so if you are brave enough to play on the broadcast, be sure to join in the future. It doesn't matter how good you are as long as the match is close, right? Like we just saw. the climatic finish. I don't care if it's a level 1 start or a level 29 start. Of course, we appreciate the skill that goes into the super high level play, but hey, if it's a close match, it's fun. If you want to challenge your wife on stream or something. But yeah, head to Discord. Here, I'll drop a Discord link. I haven't done it in a moment here. Discord.gg/enhance if you aren't in the Discord already, and select that community event role. And you'll be notified every Friday when we do these showcases. I guess we don't always do it every Friday, but we'll ping when we do. By the way, we are likely going to do a special showcase later in February, kind of like a invitational showcase, so looking forward to that. Just a heads up. Kind of like we've done in the past. Oh, TiVo and Night Shadow. I forgot to turn off the T-spins. If you're willing to, if you're okay with that. If you want to test the waters there. TiVo asking, what speed? Night Shadow says 12. I think 12 might be a bit fast. If you're okay with like 9. Unless TiVo's down for 12. Actually, maybe I'm underestimating TiVo. If you guys are fine, okay, go for it. Okay, we'll keep the 50% T-spin bonus. All right. Loving the avatars here. I don't get to appreciate the avatar animations as much as when I'm playing, because you can be so dialed in when it comes to Tetris. As part of the vision of the game was actually a game that you could observe and still be amazed by, and I think a lot of the Tetris Effect levels have details that may go unnoticed during gameplay, but as an observer, it can be quite impressive, right? All right, yeah, TiVo's crushing it. I am underestimating TiVo. TiVo has been improving quite a bit, just in general. I always like to, because I think we caught TiVo on these community showcases when they were pretty new to the game. So it's always fun to observe the improvement of players. And that should be it. So unfortunate early top out. I saw a little bit of a center spire going on, maybe some misdrops from Night Shadow that spiraled out of control, for lack of better words. Oh, you're welcome, Traveler. Yeah, hope to see you around. Yeah, we like to run these community showcases as so we always have our. First off, if you are happy with, like, if you like to watch the high level players, which can be quite a sight, right? We do have a lot of, like, we have like tournament series and stuff on our channels here, but the goal of these Friday community showcases is just chill out, have fun. Players of all skill levels can play and have the chance to show off on stream here, so. All right, level 9 pick. Now that there are more people in our chat, just curious if anybody's playing any new games, have any weekend plans, anything new you want to share with us. I've been playing through some older games that I have yet to, games that are sitting in my library that I haven't played yet, that I've been meaning to. I guess the one as of late has been Doom Eternal. And I've been a little bit in a Sokoban puzzle kick. Alright, TiVo's board getting a little bit high here with some cheese, but I believe in the TiVo. Nice burn so far. A little bit of a combo. Cat Quest 3. I actually beat Cat Quest 3. Yeah, my partner and I, we each beat Cat Quest 2 and 3. They're a little bit different. I think we preferred 2 gameplay, but 3's fun. It's just different. 2 has really nice dungeon layouts. Come back in and bring it up. Let me know what your experience with Cat Quest 3 is, because we can have a little book club about it. I don't want to spoil or taint the well on my thoughts on it. Poison the well. Boom, Tetris for Night Shadow. Setting up this 4 wide now. JK throwing a L piece in there. Yeah, TiVo's been in burn trouble, but this is the first of 2. TiVo has a game to give, so can play a little more conservative, just try to survive. Maybe not go for the crazy scoring at this point. I think TiVo's probably on the same page, just wants to bring this board down. Mindbender? Is that the Red Bull Tetris game? What is Mindbender? It sounds like I have played it. Ooh, Night Shadow does top out, but with a 53k lead. And TiVo is not in a scoring position. Mostly has been trying to survive after some of these initial misdrops and doing a good job of that. So might be put into a similar position that Grass Pelt was put in with that match against Toad. Things are getting kind of dire here. We'll see if we can see some super gamer moments here from TiVo. So far, so good. Nice burns. Traveler from YouTube, just chilling, waiting for some new games to drop, like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Also just trying to survive the next 4 years, okay. Tetris is certainly a nice escape. I agree. Gaming in general is my escape, generally. Generally. Some rough placements there from TiVo. Almost had a great setup there with that long bar, but not the best sequence there to handle being as high up on the board as they are. So Night Shadow evens it up. Nice survival from TiVo, though, given the early misdrops. All right, so tiebreaker on level 9. Yeah, speaking of escape, I don't know. I've played like the old school Doom games. I don't know how many people here played the Doom games, but like the power fantasy scale of Doom is so, It's like hilariously funny, but I'm into it. It's just so over the top with the metal music and how it's presented. Like, it's like comical, but I'm also like, hell yeah, I'm into it. Then Tetris is the opposite for me. I definitely find my zen in Tetris. That is why I am here at Enhance. Nice Tetris for TiVo. Speaking of Tetris, and this time around, TiVo with the better Tetris rate to kick things off. It's super early though. Nice adjustment from TiVo, not covering the well. Seeing that upcoming long bar, that is some high-level play there. Oh, the new Doom game. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It seems like the gameplay is going to be less... how do I put it? It's more... harkens more back to classic Doom is kind of what they were saying, right? Less like verticality in your movement and stuff, which is totally fine by me. Or different. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it plays. Okay. 38% Tetris rate for TiVo. 13 for Night Shadow, but early days, so that could easily go up or down here, but nice early start for TiVo. Nice start for both players. Like, Night Shadow still has a really clean board here. Let's see if we can see some clever burns here from Night Shadow to clean this up. Kind of burning with low verticality, which is ideal, meaning eventually Night Shadow will... Seems like they're trying to set up this 5-4 stack, meaning they have 4 rows to the right of the column and 5 rows to the left, but gonna convert that into that 0-9 with a Tetris. Very nice. So nice flexibility and stacking from Night Shadow, who I believe is primarily, correct me if I'm wrong, after Night Shadow, primarily plays the modern modes. So it seems like they have a knack for knowing how to stack. But the limitations of classic score attack movement can be cumbersome. In addition to the one-piece preview, pure randomness is hard to stack reliably. Stacking reliably in classic definitely takes practice and foresight when it comes to knowing how to stack safely. You have to find ways to constantly minimize your piece dependencies while being Tetris ready, as Tetrises are your big scoring method. Singles, doubles, triples really fall off in terms of score. So TiVo maintaining a small lead, very smart to go for that triple. It was about to get hairy if TiVo only went for Tetrises, and look at that, like no long bars in sight, so TiVo making the correct play. Almost like knowing when to go all in a card game. Sometimes you just gotta play it by the books. As much fun as it is to split in a game like Blackjack, you might want to follow books sometime for consistent play. With that being said, card games are rigged, so take that for what it's worth. And, oh man, Night Shadow is going to top out. TiVo is going to lag out at the time that Night Shadow tops out, but it does maintain that lead and is our victor. GG's. Thanks for playing, you two. Who is up next? So up next we are going to have... Just 10, I assume that's a play on words with Justin, versus Got Yo Sauce. So Got Yo Sauce coming in for round 2. And then Grass Pelt versus Commodore Friday. Very nice, okay. Very nice. Graspelt, comment over Friday when the time comes. Do you want to do can continue to do the 50% T-spin bonus? I think that's the most fair and less gimmicky. It's kind of like a nice in-between to not have T-spins be worth more than Tetris's per line clear. But nice game, you two. Thank you for playing TiVo and Night Shadow. So yeah, got your sauce and just 10. Make your way to the lobby. Once Fairbot is about to ping you. Beep boop, beep boop. You are up. Room code. Hey, you don't need to get the T-spins though. Going for T-spins is very risky. I don't think Night Shadow deliberately went for T-spins too often either. So it felt fairly vanilla. All right, I did turn off the T-spin bonus for our next round. Got your sauce and I already forget. Goldfish memory. Common. Just 10. Just 10. The music for Tetris has no equal. Yeah, Enhance and the devs behind, the vision behind Tetris Effect Connected was very music-oriented, synesthesia-oriented, where music, all your senses are kind of being tickled simultaneously, for lack of a better way to say it, with a sophisticated way to say it. Tickling your senses simultaneously is my definition for synesthesia. Synesthesia, excuse me. Blah. Let's see, just 10. I don't know if your bot pinged the players, Ferox, if you're listening. I guess I could probably see. Oh, whoops. I think I broke your bot. I didn't see, Is Q backward? It should be just 10 and got you sauce right now, right? Yeah. Here, I'll do it manually. I don't see Just 10 online on Discord. If you're listening on Twitch, we're ready for you. Otherwise, we will just do Graspelt and Commodore Friday first. Jazz track going off, yeah. Downtown Jazz. One of my favorites. I like Deserted. I can just think whatever comes to mind first is probably one of my favorite stages. Celebration. Aurora Peaks. You know what? I actually really like Karma Wheel. I vibe with Karma Wheel and Ritual Passion. Hula Soul. I vibe with most, but those come to mind first. I vibe with all of them, honestly. Not sure if Just 10 is here. I believe Commodore Friday and Graspelt are here on the Twitch chat. We can just get you guys started first, if you're game. And if Just 10 respawns, we'll get that set up for the next game. So yeah, Graspelt, Commodore Friday if you want to join the lobby. I'll put that T-spin bonus back on for you, Graspelt. C equals Friday. All right, let's do this. TiVo playing undocked on the Switch. Yeah, undocked Switch feels great. I feel like generally on the Switch as a whole, I barely ever hook my Switch up to the TV. It's just my like on the go, play on the couch. Even for like Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I pretty much played it exclusively handheld. I don't know how any of you guys are, but yeah, I barely play my Switch on the TV. Unless I am like playing with a couch co-op or Mario Kart with like locally or something like that. Smash Brothers. Yeah, Tifa, if we have time and Justin doesn't show up, we could do you versus Got You Sauce. That's fine with me. So I don't think there's any other matches, right? Let's see. Or is there one more? So yeah, we can end the stream with TiVo versus Got You Sauce if Justin's not available. I don't know if Hallkite is still around and wanted a match. Yeah, something about Mario Kart is a big screen game for me. And also, I feel like I mostly play that game locally. I haven't really tried playing it, like, online. I have played a lot of the single-player campaign, but even then, I still play that handheld. All right, how's this game going? Speaking of, Commodore Friday with a Tetris with a small lead here, so 63% Tetris rate versus Grass Pelt's 20. So I guess like given the level, it's a little more significant. So about a 2 Tetris lead. Still early on here, and Grass Pelt is ready for business, and more than likely going to try to go for some T-spin doubles, which should equalize. Make up for the lack of efficiency. With that being said, that's probably why Grass Pelt's Tetris rate is actually so low, is a lot of their scores coming from these T-spin doubles. Now that I think about it. There we go. Nice T-spin double for Grass Pelt. Clever horizontal longbar burn. Has this T-spin double well. Another fix for this is if you get the J piece, you can kind of create a Tetris out of it. J piece and a burn. All right, Tetris for Grass Pelt. I like Grass Pelt's gameplay so far, but Commodore Friday on a tear right now with that 75% Tetris rate. Rocking the Grandmaster robes and the avatar. They are not one to mess with. There we go. Nice Tetris for Commodore. There is I don't know if Commodore saw it. There was a horizontal longbar skim there, possibly. But do what you are comfy with. The approach Commodore Friday took is just as good. All right. Grass Pelt is playing pretty good, but yeah, Commodore Friday hasn't really missed a beat. We actually got the T-spin double out of Commodore Friday, playing into the Grass Pelt rule set. And yeah, I guess if you have that Grandmaster avatar, it means you do play the other game modes, so Commodore can throw down in modern Tetris. But really clean classic. Grass Pill a little bit high here. Definitely wants that long bar to simmer things down. Gets a really nice double skim with that square. Good burns. Should be Tetris ready here in a moment. Where's the long bar? There it is. Boom. Tetris for Grass Pelt. Nice placement on that T piece. That really worked out to accommodate the upcoming square. But Commodore Friday not dropping a beat. Doing a great job. This is a great game. So Grass Pelt has kind of found their rhythm. A little practiced up, warmed up from the earlier set. And Commodore Friday is matching that energy. Tetris for Commodore Friday. C Friday. Grass Pelt fires back. Grass Pelt a little bit ahead on lines, so gonna also progress into this faster level speed a little bit quicker. So level 13 through 15 is the same speed. The next speed increase, if Grass Pelt manages to get there, is going to be at level 16. Oh, misses the T-spin. That's unfortunate. Yeah, things get a little hairy for Grass Pelt. Manages to get that long bar over, but it doesn't burn. It does get the double. Hits the T-spin. Nicely. Oh, that was a really clutch spin, Grass Pelt. Very nice attempt at the survival there. Excuse me. Hit both spins. And Commodore Friday's good. GG. Very nicely played from Commodore. Going out with that Tetris. I dig the level 1 theme starts. I like the color. The lime green tile set. Or kiwi green, citrus, green citrus theme. Okay. Commodore Friday really showing the stacking knowledge here. Maintaining this high Tetris rate. Then again, I think Grass Pelt is more inclined to go for these T-spin setups, so maybe able to equalize over time here. It is only T-spins at 50%, but you should be less droughted if you approach it properly, just because you are going to want to go for those T-spin clears in addition to Tetrises, so there's going to be more opportunity to maintain that 100% not necessarily Tetris rate, but 100% scoring rate if you have T-spin and Tetris options available simultaneously. And Commodore Friday finally breaks a little bit, giving Grass Pelt some room to get caught up here. Oh, that TP saying is rough. Not over just yet. Let's see if Commodore might have a piece in mind, like I need a T or a S piece for that. But yeah, a little too close to the sun there to make an easy adjustment or movement for that matter. So Grass Pelt is good for game 2. And we're going to go to Decider. Very nice. Level 11 all the way. I don't know if I've ever said that before. You often hear 18 all the way as a term in Classic to negate all level selection. We got 11 all the way. Maybe a first. All right. Each player with a Tetris out of the gate. Grass Pelt with some earlier burns. And now Commodore Friday following suit. Yeah, a little bit rocky here for Commodore Friday. They're not getting S, Z, or T pieces to help out. A few options here for Commodore. Might just want to, like, you know, we'll see how they handle this. Kind of just throw stuff at it sometimes is not the worst option. You don't always want to just sack for a Tetris, but just kind of nip it in the bud when you can. And I think Commodore is kind of doing that. But fear not, Commodore Friday, Grass Pelt is also undergoing some issues. It is same piece set. Maybe they both had to deal with some similar unfortunate events. And yeah, pro tip, if you are a pro, this comes later on, but ooh, unfortunate. Grass Pelt is your victor. GG's. But yeah, you can actually piece, if you're really confident in your ability to kind of just go with the flow and how do I put this? It's like second nature to stack in Tetris or classic Tetris. You can screen peek to see like when long bars are coming up, that if you're behind on pieces, or if you want to, if you're playing someone who's better than you, you could always be copying them to some extent. I don't think I've seen someone really try to copy their opponent. But yeah, there's some counterplay that comes with being able to easily see your opponent's board in classic score attack. But GG, thank you Commodore Friday and Grass Pelt for the game. And we got one more game ahead of us. Got Yo Sauce and TiVo. If you guys are okay with it, I'm just going to set it to first to one. And if it's short, we'll run it back. But just to be on time here for our encore match. All right, T-spin's disabled. Why is there a CPU? Something causing a CPU to show up. I think once TiVo hops in here, we'll be fine. But yeah, TiVo, if you'd like to play, same room code. Should be our final game of the night. Yeah, thank you all for showing up per usual. Spread the word, like our friend on our new viewer on YouTube. Maybe we'll get to see their wife play next week. Oh, there's TiVo. Nice. All right. When you are ready, I'm ready. Good luck. Have fun. Got a wolf versus an eagle. Is that an eagle, I believe? Yeah. Who wins? I mean, the eagle can certainly play the pacifism game when it comes to this. battle of avatars and just stay to the air. All right, Grasspelt, thanks for stopping by and entertaining us with your T-spin rule set. What's up, Frejo? How are you doing? Frejo made it out to our Columbus Tetris land that I run. All right. Game time. Oh, my cam's still on. Bloop. Let's look at the wolf instead. It's a little lag from TiVo here. Maybe a disconnect. That's a longer lag than usual. Nope. There we go. What's going to happen in TiVo here? TiVo has this long bar dependency on the left. Oh no, we saw it in real time. Oh man. Or non-real time. The suspense. Definitely replay this. We have first to one. You guys can just keep playing until I call it here. Redeem yourself, TiVo. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Oh. TiVo breaking my lobby. I've never seen that. Returning to lobby, but we are still here. All right. There's a frame perfect lag moment. All right, both players off to a good stack here. Got you, Sauce. Wants to fill up that left. Gets the perfect piece. Tetris gods. Thank you. And both players still Tetris ready. TiVo does set up that long bar dependency on the left. Does get the long bar, though. Oh, couldn't decide which way to put it there for a moment. Should be able to fix it up there. And is Tetris ready? Boom, Tetris for TiVo. And Got Your Sauce matching with a simul Tetris. So small lead for TiVo. Just because they've burned a few more lines. I think TiVo is pressing down a little bit more. I think both players are pressing down, but TiVo seems to be doing it a bit earlier. Garnering a little bit of a line lead. Oh, unfortunate with that L piece. See how TiVo tries to efficiently work through this here. Okay, nice stack for TiVo with this 8-1 column. Or 8-1 well. Having that well in column 9. Boom, Tetris for TiVo. Taking the lead with that. Meanwhile, Got Your Sauce running into some issues. And this time Got Your Sauce with the early top out. And with that, let's go to a true decider here, since we had two earlier top outs. Final game of the night, if you guys want to do one more. And we'll end it with that. Oh, Okay. TiVo deciding. Maybe TiVo has some lag there, deciding whether to keep playing or not. Now deciding to fight through this. And yeah, so final game. You guys want to do one more? There we go. Round 3. Yes. And so, by the way, next week should be, I think we're back to Zone Battle. If you're looking to play some Zone Battle, be sure to stop by. Might try to get some high-level players to join if we're looking for a treat. If we're looking to see the best of the best duke it out. Uh-oh. Looking like we're off to a rocky start for our decider match. And got you sauce tops. They both almost top out. But TiVo managing to get a few skims in there. Not even a Tetris. And look at that. TiVo clearing a few lines. We'll take the final game. What a way to end our stream here tonight between Got Yo Sauce and TiVo. You know, sometimes that's the way the classic cookie crumbles. And GG's. GG's to everybody that played tonight. I know it's not the most climatic finish, but it's also kind of a funny finish. So let's leave it at that. Alrighty. So yeah, thank you everyone that played in tonight's community showcase. Next week is Zone Battle. Be sure to join the Discord at discord.gg/enhance if you're looking to play in future showcases. Next week is Zone Battle. And yeah, maybe I'll try to hit up some top players to see if they want to join and hang out with us. But yeah, open to players of all skill levels. If you're looking to practice, watch, hang out, learn a thing or two. I feel like everyone, just about every stream, somebody's like, oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. Whether it's the garbage queue or the certain spins in Classic, being able to clap yourself back in team play. But yeah, come hang out with us. Tomorrow is our full moon hangout on the Discord if you're looking to hang out in voice chat at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you're somewhere else in the world, just check out the event section on our Discord, and it should localize to your time zone. Entertainment 2025. Yes, thank you, TiVo, and got you sauce. And with that, let's call it. So GG's everybody. No raid tonight. Actually, maybe take that back. Anybody raid on Twitch? I think we'll keep it low key just because if I raid, I like to be around for that. I'm going to step away. So, yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Good times. Zone Battle and then Connected versus after that. Voice Hangout tomorrow, so we'll see whoever joins Voice Hangout tomorrow. We'll be there for a little bit, and our moderators, Ferox and Commando, should be helming it. So, see you then. Hope you all have a good weekend. Play some Tetris, any new games. Enjoy yourself, and take it easy. Good night, everybody.